There is a house in Atchison, Kansas that looks completely normal during the day. White siding, small wooden porch, a single basement window facing the street. Children ride bikes past it. Neighbors mow their lawns. Nothing about it feels wrong. But in 1993, a young couple moved into that house, and something inside it began to wake up. They were newly married, just starting out. The rent was cheap, unusually cheap. Locals mentioned an old rumor that a little girl had once died there during an emergency surgery in the early 1900s. No hospital, no anesthesia, just a kitchen table and screaming. There's no official record proving it, but the stories never stopped. 2 weeks after moving in, the husband began waking up at exactly 3:12 a.m. Not 3:10, not 3:15. Every night, 3:12. He said it felt like someone was standing beside the bed watching him, waiting for his eyes to open. At first, he blamed stress. Then the scratches appeared. 3 long red lines across his chest, perfectly straight. They weren't there when he went to sleep. His wife never had a single mark. They installed cameras. The first strange footage showed the basement door slowly creaking open at 3:12 a.m. The second showed a lamp sliding across a table. The third was worse. The husband was standing in the living room when something unseen shoved him violently into the wall, hard enough to leave a dent in the drywall. No one was near him, but the audio recording they placed near the basement stairs disturbed them the most. At exactly 3:12 a.m., a soft whisper was captured. "Play with me." It sounded like a child. After that night, the husband began seeing her. A small girl in a dirty white dress, hair hanging forward, covering most of her face. She stood at the top of the basement stairs, watching him, only him. His wife never saw her, but she began feeling sudden cold spots in the hallway, sudden drops in temperature near the basement door. One night, the husband woke up unable to breathe. He felt pressure on his chest, small hands pressing down. He smelled something metallic, like old blood. Then he heard giggling, soft, right next to his ear. When he finally forced himself upright, the room was empty, but the mattress was indented, as if something small had just climbed off. The scratches grew deeper after that, always in sets of 3. One night, he decided to confront whatever it was. He went down into the basement alone. The camera they placed down there recorded dust swirling violently in one corner. The husband began yelling at something that wasn't visible. Then he screamed. When his wife reached him, he was bleeding heavily from 3 fresh gashes across his chest. Doctors couldn't explain them. They moved out the next day. But here is the part that disturbs investigators the most. No official record of a little girl dying in that house has ever been found. No death certificate, no hospital documents, nothing. So if no child died there, what was pretending to be one? Years later, new tenants reported seeing a small figure standing at the top of the basement stairs, still, watching, sometimes smiling, sometimes not having eyes at all. Motion sensors in the house still trigger at 3:12 a.m. Even when no one is inside. Some paranormal researchers believe the entity targets men specifically. Every documented scratch case involved a male resident. Always 3 marks, never 2, never 4, 3. But maybe the most disturbing idea isn't that a spirit haunts that house. It's that something intelligent chose the form of a child. Because children seem harmless, trustworthy, innocent. And if something wanted to get close to you, what better disguise could it wear? So if you ever move into an old house with a basement and you begin waking at the same time every night, if you hear small footsteps in the hallway, if you see a little girl standing at the top of the stairs, don't assume she needs help. And if she whispers from the darkness, play with me. Do not answer, because some things don't stay, because they're trapped. Some things stay because they enjoy being there. And once they notice you, they don't stop watching, especially at 3:12 a.m.